Alright, well welcome back. This is going to be part 2 of Dragon Age 2 gameplay. I changed some settings and I'm pretty excited about this recording because I have some audio. I found out about ducking, so that was a new experience, just learning more about audio, which is another reason I'm excited to do this, is just to learn more about like video editing, audio editing, all that kind of cool stuff. Just learning things from a new experience is always a fun thing. Yeah, so hopefully the audio turns out well for this. If it doesn't, hey, it's okay. This is my first time doing this, so it won't be too bad. And just a little training before we get to Velcard and everything, too. Alright, so we're back at Kirkwall now with Ezra Hawke and family, just returning from... Not returning, but fleeing Ferelden from the Blight. So we are also at the same time... the events of the first game are going on with our hero Ferelden here. Alrighty. I also changed some things over here, so hopefully you can see me interact with like the poultices, and maybe you can see some active effects too. I moved my little me up here somewhere. Anyways. Alright, let's go talk to this captain. See what's going on. We got the quest, Destruction of Lothering. Find Gemlin, Amel, or some other way to Kirkwall, so that'd be our uncle. A long way home. Deliver Flemis Amulet to keep Marthari and Dalish camp on Sundermount. Okay. Oh, you can get really close to your character in this game. Alright. I wonder if there's like a walk button in this game. Hold on. Sometimes I just like to get the sights and sounds of the city, you know, take a little stroll rather than be a light jog through it all. Okay. Oh, there's a target closest and attack button. Toggle run and walk. Well, there's nothing X is being pressed by, I think, so we'll just make that X. Oh, yeah. Look at that animation. Okay, anyways, he's just like... very Chad animation. Okay.
Received my letter. We need to find your uncle.
Got Amelie and my sister Bethany. My brother passed away.
Anyone in this place?
She kind of sounds like the Galadriel actress there from Rings of Power.
Wesley would have been horrified to see this. How will we find anyone in this place?
Okay, anyways.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
Ugh. Not the welcome I was hoping for.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Forget they mage prisons here.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Okay. Sis, don't say anything.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to...
I love the armor design in this game so much.
Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
Don't talk to me about the helmets, though.
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Damn. Alright, so we're gonna talk to Captain Uwald now. Oh, it's my puppy out. Ah. Let's go. This reminds me of the Skyrim running animation with the daggers. The architecture of Kirkwall is so cool too. Okay.
You can't do this!
I mean, imagine arriving here as a slave in the Tevinter Imperium, and as you're walking in the gallows, you're literally seeing on the walls the same procession of people. You're literally just looking at bodies and bodies climbing these stairs. Oh, that's crazy.
Based out of the Lothering Chantry. I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
No admittance. Orders of the Viscount.
What are we
Go back to the room. This is going to take
I love the little clothing animation too. The leather straps here kind of remind me of a more Roman kind of vibe. I'll just be walking around. I'm gonna get myself in trouble, do something I don't want to do before I'm supposed to.
We're not animals you can just corral.
We've no intention. You're all going back to where you came from.
My men and I fought against the Blight. We're heroes.
Deserters. It doesn't matter. Kirkwall has no more room for anyone.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Oh, the helmets on those guys are cool.
And merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back.
Foreshadowing.
I'll go to him, but I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here.
God dang. I was thinking I'd get into a fight here. Okay, now we get a fight with the party for realsies. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Bethany, you get over here. We're gonna see her use magic. Let's have you go against the deserter leader. Hawke, let's see you go. Ooh, there's an archer right over there. Oh, and we get abilities that let us basically teleport behind archers now. This is amazing. Yes. Okay. The music? The little, like, guitar, those strings in there are really cool. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting I don't have the overhead camera in this game. Oh, dang. Dog's getting beat up right now. Bethany, run. Some stone wall. The warrior braces for impact, striking off damage for a brief moment and pushing back against any foe who attacks. Cooldown rate on this guy. 30 seconds.
Go down!
Oh. This way. Oh my god, how many of these people are there? And there's more coming out this way? This is insane. Okay. Girl run. Okay. That is a little challenging. Okay. Throw that there, and you kind of run this way. Ah! Oh, you didn't get him. Okay. I really needed to go over there now. Bethany, you keep running towards those pillars. Hawke, I need you in there. Oh, this is... Who's sat... Oh, it's the archer. Duh. Okay. And great. Gotta use another health potion now because I'm not paying attention. Gosh, dang.
Unbelievable.
No kidding.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control.
I think the hardest thing about Nightmare so far... Hold on.
I can't get you into
the city. Shut up and
it's
speak.
Not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Oh my god, the way Hawke's posted up right now. Slay.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
We've been here for 3 days. This man needs to get here now.
But I think that's our man.
I do kind of like that I accidentally made my character look like my uncle. I kind of found that out yesterday.
The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it, and Drastic guide him.
Oh, Maker, save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
I kind of want to play like, what about Mother? Yeah, it does. She's here, but he's literally talking to his sister this way. And then what if I ask nicely? That sounds okay. It's like a little joke, you know, but I think then I'll get us in. That kind of seems like to go with my rogue little hawk here. He's been waiting here for 3 days. He's probably pissed off. I would be.
There are other ways to get into a city.
That didn't turn out so well for those deserters earlier.
I hate to agree, but there's a reason they housed us in an old prison.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us?
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown.
He's an asshole.
Work out.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
No, we're not putting Mother through that. We'll find a way.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince
I'm gonna
my
kill you.
contacts to come to
Dude, like,
Valley
what?
To meet you personally. Mirren heads up the
It's
Merc.
okay though, I guess it was gonna work anyways.
They're looking for recruits. Athenril. I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
Let's find them and see what they have
I
to
just feel like
say.
doing the smuggling work.
Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
I bet. Find either Athenril or Mirren in the gallows courtyard. Either might be willing to provide a way into Kirkwall. Alright. Well, let's go see. Read this. Kirkwall, the gallows. Statues of tortured slaves fill the gallows courtyard, a ghastly memento of Kirkwall's history. 1,500 years ago, Kirkwall was the Tevinter Imperium's largest quarry, feeding the construction of the Imperial Highway. The Imperium's hunger for expansion led to legions of slaves forced to work in the quarry. When the Empire's construction phase ended, Kirkwall slid naturally into its new role as a capital of the slave trade, the gallows at its heart. The statues are not monuments to the suffering of slaves. Every inch and angle of the courtyard was designed by magisters bent on breaking the spirit of newcomers. Executions here took place daily, sometimes hourly, and corpses were hung from giblets throughout the courtyard. New slaves trudging in from the docks saw what awaited them. Sorry, Mike, not reading this very well. When a lady turned her armies against the Imperium, the slaves of Kirkwall revolted and claimed the city for themselves. The gallows stood empty for 200 years, not to be reopened until the crowning of the divine Justinian I. The gallows transformed the city again when the abandoned prison tower became the home of Kirkwall Circle. Ooh, how on the nose. Have a merchant here.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
Sarah.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Get out of here. But...
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
I'm sure they'd rather not sell what little they have left.
My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I didn't think there'd be any stores
Oh,
here.
I needed that one. Okay.
So the Templars suggested having some...
Bye. As you wish, Sarah. Okay. Well, I thought he'd actually be able to sell me something. I guess not. I think this is Athenril over here. I want to help spry little elf. I love the elf design in this game.
Are you Athenril?
He must be Gamlen's nephew. Interesting. I don't know what he told
Maybe
you
I
about
don't.
us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me. We can't afford to be choosy.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
It appears our uncle likes to talk.
The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
I'll find some other way into the city.
Suit yourself. I'll be around for a bit, if you change your mind.
Let's go talk to our mercenary. Marin.
Mirren.
Huh. So you're Hawke, the nephew. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his arse.
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense. I never pictured myself as the mercenary type.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said your sister's a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
Does everyone know about us?
Jesus Christ.
Your sister's not in the circle yet. Then probably not.
Let's hope
you
not.
Stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
My uncle doesn't seem the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlin cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
I'll find some other way.
Yeah, I prefer the smuggling job.
Let me know how that works out for you.
Oh, Mother's still here.
I never thought I would find myself begging to be allowed back into Kirkwall.
Damn. It's crazy how big Ferelden is. Or not even Ferelden, just Thedas. Alright. And I can't wait to explore it in Dragon Age the Valkyrie. Okay.
Change your mind? Or no?
Let's do it.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Yeah, he seemed like an asshole. I wonder if one of these affects, like, dialogue. I guess not. Alright.
Greetings once again, Sirrah. Have you come to trade?
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Athenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
This has all just been a misunderstanding, hasn't it?
You think so?
I do. Don't you think business partners deserve a return on their investment?
Enough, enough. I'm tired of fighting over this. Here, take the key for the chest. That should be enough to pay that witch. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Dogland junk.
Done.
Truly, though. 2 gold? I thought it was gonna be some supplies or something. Oh yeah, they did say it was gold. I'm dumb. Okay. Green Caval's coin. Alright. Now we're about to be in the city. I thought we'd get something a little bit more fun than that in a second.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Just kidding.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Ooh, nefarious. I wonder if I can see my achievements from the screen. I don't think so. Okay, so we all leveled up, so let's do... Hmm. A lot of good skills in this game. Hmm. Well, where's backstab at? Okay, there's a lot of good skills here. I mean, I kind of want to do that damage one up there. The stealth one seems good. Okay. Wow, that's insane. Speed skill can also do a cooldown upgrade. That's wild. Okay. Level up her willpower. Let's do magic. The cooldown on these spells are insane. Paralysis one would be really good. We got a wall of fire. Fire damage just increases. Oh. Fire damage just increases. Arcane. Ah, okay. Well, that's cool. They do the elemental weapon effect based on staff. I like that. Mind Blast. Kind of been eating that. Arcane Shield seems good too. Hmm. Let's do Glyph of Paralysis. Finally, we got Aveline. Let's upgrade. Huh. Just always bring the willpower to 12. Strength to 16. The warrior maintains constant awareness of the battlefield. Hmm. Well, that's cool. There's immunity to flanking. I like that. What's the other one we have down here? The blade. Wow. striking foes like a battering or so. This one's tough. I think I'm gonna do the flanking one. I want to build them for defense. Okay. Okay, now we can continue. So I gotta be very careful about leveling on this nightmare stuff. Alright. Let's go speak to Gamlin once again.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
We'll see what happens when this debt is repaid.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Yes, Mother. And Wesley, too.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Come on, team!
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight.
Okay, so the Blight's already gone now.
But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he remained, paying off his debt, made a name for himself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages.
Dun, dun, dun.
Had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
I'm so excited. Okay. There's Meredith.
No! Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No! You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
Have experience. Oh, I love this outfit for the rogue.
We've fought and killed Darkspawn. How many of your hired men can say the same?
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Damn.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
We've made a name for ourselves this last year. We'll find something.
We have to. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlin knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Is there anyone else?
Our uncle's not exactly the most reliable tool in the shed.
He's all we've got. Make us save us. We might as well ask. Otherwise, I don't know what we'll do.
Hey!
Bianca, I'm back! Okay, I'm so excited.
Every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild.
Damn.
You might want to find yourself a new line of work.
Damn.
Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
You're part of Bartrand's venture?
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
You're part of Bartrand's venture?
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
Love the clothing in this game.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawke is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner.
Ooh.
The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tie with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
So a big plan is me gaining 50 sovereigns. That's insane.
I hope there's more to this, like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn.
It's true.
The treasure you find down there could set you in
One of my hero Ferelden's in Amaranthine right now.
It won't be easy.
I did let them survive.
I think we have
made
to
Alistair lay with Morgan.
better
Have
to work
a
our way into this expedition
old god
than
baby.
sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job, and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
I'll bet.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up.
Yay!
Hightown, where the rich go to piss their money away. This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
Alright, we got some new codex entries, new quests, and we'll look at those in a second. I do want to level up Varric. Just keeping the peace. I wish the pickpocket skill was still in this game. His dexterity quite a bit. We got Bianca's skills here. I kind of feel like him drawing people away would be the better thing. Oh no. Like, you wouldn't need the rush ability. Go ahead and get Bursting Arrow because the next, yeah, so let's kind of make him more of a DPS. So we'll have our tank and everything, so everybody else needs to be kind of on damage right now. Okay, let's look at our journal. Long way home. This is the Flemeth quest. A new home. Go to Gamlen's home in Lowtown. A friend in the guard. Aveline may have information about working with the city guard. Talk to her at the barracks in the Viscount's Keep. The Deep Roads Expedition. Find a way to become a partner to get the Deep Roads Expedition started. It is a vital quest. So that probably means, like, hey, you're moving on after this. And a business discussion. Talk to Varric in Lowtown. It's Hangman's Pub. Okay. Well, before we do any of that, I love to go and chit-chat with the people of the good city of Kirkwall. So we can see what's going on around here. But I do feel like this is a good stopping point for this video. So again, thank you for coming and checking me out. I'm hoping to at least upload maybe like an hour of gameplay each day if I can. So I'll probably be recording multiple videos and uploading almost on a daily schedule. Maybe if I'm making enough, you know, 1 to 2 videos a day. But beyond that, I am excited to keep playing this, and I'm hoping you guys are excited too. Yeah, I really don't have much else to say. I'm really at a loss for words right now. So join Hawke and the rest of the crew as we keep on slugging it in Kirkwall.